like ghosts. Those moments that even behind closed eyes can still raise goosebumps and stir the soul. Emotions, yes, the powerful and the poignant. But also the improbable and impossible. The wondrous allure of what was and what could still be. We smile, knowing now that this game has not abandoned us. No, this game is with us always, ready to break free when the world awakens in the spring.
When the world awakens in the spring and we come out of coronavirus.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Texas Rangers. Interleague Baseball, next. Andrew Winchester, the right-hander from Arizona, will be doing the pitching. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Brewers, the left fielder, Ben Gamble.
First offering on its way. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. there's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Settling in now, Wilmer Flores. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Hitter.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Wilmer Flores goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian
In
Yelich.
is Christian Yelich, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Coming to the plate now, number 18 carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Santana going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Stepping into the box, number 2. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw.
Travis Shaw.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So coming to the plate, Manny Pena, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Hit me, 2-2-2.
And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Pena stands at second with no outs. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Fastball just inside.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Arcia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Arcia carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Runner at second here with one man out. Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ben.
Into the box now, Ben Gamel, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Brewers strand one. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 4 as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand, reaches third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning. In now, number 18. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 delivery. A bouncer to the left side. Odor. Out. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across the score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Now batter, number 2.
In now, number 2. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Falling for it, Santana makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rangers 3 and the Brewers 1. Ready now, Travis Shaw. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Two and 2. The 2-2. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So striding forward now, Manny Pena will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
2-0 now. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Pedro Alvarez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in, Orlando Arcia, who was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ben Gamble. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And it's fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Hit out towards second. Odor has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The right fielder.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
A ball and a strike now. Here it comes on 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 5-1. Coming to the plate now, number 18. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And there's out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Number 2. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Santana ranging back. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Shaw.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Manny Pena. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now a pitch out as they might have smelled the squeeze that time. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down here 5-1. Number 59 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 59.
tonight's game, the Texas Rangers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Andrew Winchester wins his third of the season. As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Texas Rangers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks baseball next. Luke Weaver gets the call for game one of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip.
Hello, how are you?
1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially.
Coming to the plate now, Tim LaCastro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Tim LaCastro.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Up next for Arizona, Jed Lowry, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Too high, 1-0. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
You know, D'Lo, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Here's a look over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Behind 0-2 now. Lowry leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he misses there. 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Gallo. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Christian Walker. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Walker brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those. He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. No runs on 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and a man left on. On to the second inning here in the desert. It's the Rangers 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Andrew Winchester, who will lead things off here for the Rangers, to be followed by Elvis Andrus on deck.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. LoCastro onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at third baseman Jake Lamb. Everybody's going to focus on the offense, and rightfully so. This guy absolutely mashes. But he's an adequate defender over at the hot corner. And be on the lookout for him to make a big play today.
Leading off the inning, Avisail Garcia, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Got him.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field, can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
So the base is empty here with one away. And in to hit next will be Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
The count is 1
Bases
and 2.
are empty, one man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Into the box now, number 9. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Now batting, Tyler Flowers. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Luke.
In now, Luke Weaver. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Standing in, Tim LeCastro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Fouled away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Mazara's on his horse, and no one will track it down.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Here comes another 0-2. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1 and 2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Andres ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Still down 3-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Winchester comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. This is line to left. Number 9 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Jed Lowry now. He sets to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The second baseman, Jed.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Lowry.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball.
That's the ball.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So stepping in, Ketel Marte. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Marte.
How's is everyone doing tonight?
Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
Christian Walker will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. And 1. Ripped down the first base line. Andrews. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. First pitch coming. Here it is. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail in this one 3-0. Jake Lamb standing in now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Santana waits on it. 1 out. At the plate, number 9. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gallo is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail here 4-0. The pitcher, Andrew Winchester, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Kiner Falefa stands at first with 1 out, and maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Number 32 is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And he lays off there 1-0. The numbers on the year 272, 14 homers and 34 driven in. A ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but execution was nice.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in now, Tim LeCastro. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Not shortstop, Tim.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hold strike, 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Tim LeCastro becomes out number 2 this inning. So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch stays alive, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Rangers 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Odor onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Christian Walker. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So here is Avisail Garcia. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 4-0. Striding into the box, Jake Lamb. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Lamb swings, and it's hit very well out to right. Mazzara is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. Digging in, number 9. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
To 2-2 now.
I got the count.
1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Santana is in pursuit, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he's safe.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Coda Glover is on his way into the ball game now, as he'll be making his 50th.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Texas posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Andrew Winchester earns win number 4 on the season, striking out 12 in the process. Luke Weaver was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Nate Jones closes the door for the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Sorry folks, went out for a cigarette.
A player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at T-Mobile Park has been closed for comfort. Game 1 of this 4-game set straight ahead between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. Stephen Burton makes his big league debut right after this. Yusei Kikuchi will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right hand.
Stepping up now, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Mariners, the shortstop.
Now here's the pitch.
D.
Fastball is in there. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
And there's one away. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed, but what it also tells you is he does a great job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
Next for Seattle, Austin Slater. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
1-1 to count. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Batting third.
Into the box,
fielder,
Domingo Santana. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 276 the average coming in for him, and even 20 home runs and 55 driven in. Here's the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in now for the Mariners, Daniel Vogelbach. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Daniel Vogelbach.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Standing in, Kyle Seager. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Kyle Seager.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Seager will wait on the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Popped him up. Burton is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Ryan Healy, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Bottom of the second here with no score. The next 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Dan, Mark, and I are back in Seattle in just a moment. Into the box now, number 39. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Stepping in, number 23. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
23.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the outstanding outfielder, Keon Broxton. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Throw over to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
So 1-1. Grounded, foul.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
None left for Seattle. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's D. Gordon now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Austin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Santana has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the fourth. And that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next.
Santana.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one. Drive it for a base hit.
Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Leading off the inning, Kyle Seager, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The designated hitter, Ryan.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he takes strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, number 39. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now Now another 1-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mono.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail here 4-0. Leading off the inning, number 23, and they'll need him to get something going here.
23.
First offering on its way.
Nope,
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, D. Gordon.
D.
He swings and grounds it to short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Austin Slater. He's 0 for 2 out in this one. Don't want to forget about it. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I don't know. Great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Behind 0-2 now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Mariners leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in and looking for more, Domingo Santana. He singled his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him.
At the ball.
Didn't quite catch the zone
Count
there,
1-0.
ball one.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 1-1 is a changeup
Yep,
that's
that
looked
ball
at
went
for
out.
a ball. And
Ball,
he
that's
can't
out.
catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes to Shields, and this will kick off the base of the wall. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by
Now
guys the
batting.
entire game, but
The first
that leads
baseman,
to some high pitch counts,
Daniel
and that's the case here.
Vogelbach.
After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. First delivery to him on the way.
D-Rod.
Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Left side, but well foul. Set to deliver on 0-2 here. And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
Your attention, please.
Ranger
Now pitching
skipper
for
is
the
up off his
Rangers,
seat in the dugout
number
now to make the
59.
walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Rangers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Number 43 gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Nate Jones earns the save out of the bullpen, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian.
Sloppy defensive play has drawn the attention of this player's manager.